Hello, Soul Garden, and welcome to another episode of The Urban Mystic. I'm Skip Jennings. I am your inspirational, your spiritual cheerleader teacher right here in the garden. Well, we're still in the cycle of balance, of knowing that we are both a human incarnation, having a spiritual experience, reconnecting with God, knowing that we are one, clearing out our thoughts that separate us from God. So what are the things that we're talking about this week? We're talking about reconnecting with God, having a deeper experience with the higher self. We're also talking about the mind-body-God connection because it's all one. We can't separate it. So this week is about self-mastery. What does self-mastery mean? Self-mastery means living the greatest life possible, living your highest potential, going forward. Balls to the wall, nothing holding you back. That's self-mastery. The first week we talked about blocks, identifying blocks. The second week we gave you an action plan. This week it is living our highest potential. So we have our keywords. Let's jump right into it. The first keyword we're going to talk about is intuition. Divine intuition, or some people might call it telepathy. Trust. Trust that these messages that you're getting inside of you are coming through for a reason. I love that whole saying, and I say it all the time. Something told me to, and I don't follow through, and then I should have followed through. You know what something was? Something was God speaking to you. Self-mastery is trusting that intuition. Trusting that, yes, you were supposed to call your best friend that lives 1,000 miles away because something was up. And you just didn't do it, and then you found out later on she needed you or he needed you or whatever. Trusting your telepathy, trusting your divine intuition, self-mastery. Moving on, the next key word is called contemplation. I love this word. Contemplation simply means thinking about a certain situation. There are several types of meditation. Julie Zipper will really give you more information on the meditation vibration. But here I'm going to talk to you about the three types of meditations that we have. We have existential meditation. We also have a spiritual meditation. And we also have contemplative meditation. And contemplative meditation is when we sit and we contemplate a certain something in our life. Self-mastery is taking the time to contemplate, taking the time to be with a decision that needs to be made. There are decisions that come in your life all the time, but not every decision is the right decision for you. You must take time to be with that question or to be with that decision that needs to be made. You must sit in meditation and contemplate. That's spiritual growth. That's spiritual intelligence. That's spiritual living, expansion. That is self-mastery. Taking the time to ask yourself, is this right for me? Contemplation. Here's the next word we're going to talk about is study. As a mystic or a spiritual avatar, we must study, 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 study. Every time I get a new book or something else, I get a new idea or new something in my system, it just brings more life. It gives me opportunities. It gives me a new way of thinking about something. We must always continue to study. I'm in ministerial school right now. And one of the things I love about it is I get to write papers. I get to study. I get to pull books that I've not read. Study is such an important part of self-mastery. We never stop studying. I don't care how much information you get, there's always more to learn. Here's your next word we're going to talk about. It is examination. We must examine all parts of our life. And once we examine parts of our life, we're able to release the crap that doesn't matter any longer. Examine things that you're putting into your mouth. Look at it. Examine it. Is this good for me? Is this healthy for me? Examine the way you're working out. Is this the practice that I need to be with? Examine it. And then once you have the examination, you're able to live a life releasing everything that's not right for you. That's self-mastery. Here's the last word we're going to talk about is comparison. I'm going to ask you, I'm going to invite you, don't compare. Don't compare. Because every moment is different. Here's what happens when we begin to compare. If we compare one thing to something else, we're putting up the good and the bad, the good and the negative. The good is always on this side, the negative is always on this side, or vice versa, the good, the negative, and where are you in the center? The only power that you really have is the power of the present. And in the present, it just is. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just is. Can you be in that space? Here's your 7-day challenge. As a self-mastery person, you're mastering yourself. Can you not compare? Can you not say that was good, that was bad? Can you go to a place of it's just is? 7 days. So let's move into the affirmations. Close your eyes. Let's take a moment. Just breathe in. Breathe in the essence of life right now. So your affirmation, just for today, just for this moment, just for this breath, I am mastering myself and turning it all over to God. I'm going to say that again. Just for today, just for this moment, just for this breath, I am mastering myself and turning it all over to God. It is when we turn all these things that we are trying to master in ourselves over to God, knowing that we have a power greater than ourselves that's helping us to co-create our existence, life becomes amazing. I'm living proof of that. So my friends, I'm here in the garden for you as a spiritual counselor, so allow me to help you to self-master yourself. Remember, you can catch me here in the garden, or you can catch me on Facebook, Skip Jennings, or Twitter, whatever you need. And remember too, there are great practitioners right here in the garden. We are really changing this planet. We're doing some great things. So even if you're not a member, check out Soul Garden. Maybe you become a member. Or maybe spreading it on to someone else who needs our help. So we're here for you. So until next time, I'm Skip Jennings. So God.